We're working in Delft, so we've got a project which we call the Delft Youth Action Programme, and we're going to be working with a couple of youth from schools in Delft, and we have three sections of this project. So the first one is music, which I'm heading, and the skateboarding, which Abe is going to tell you about, and there's film that Kayla takes care of. And mostly my main objective is to take the learners through a series of workshops on what it means to be in music. So we're going to be looking at time management. As an artist, why is it important to manage your time? We're going to look at public management. We're going to look at fan-based management, social media, and
this
again,
is so great.
Amazing. And the main thing is at the end of these 3 months that we'll be working with these youth, I'd like to have a 4-track album based on problems and solutions that exist in Delft. So we can exhibit and show the community and the world at large that actually these are the problems, but the solutions that the youth come up with, we put them into song format.
So basically there are 20 skate parks in the Western Cape. Delft is fortunate to have one of those skate parks. These are public spaces built by the city of Cape Town, but unfortunately there's no program attached to these facilities. So what I do is I started a non-profit organization which basically started at the beginning of this year, where we provide free after-school youth development programs through social skateboarding activities, and it's facilitated by South Africa's championship skateboard crew of 2018, who will be defending the title this year. So yeah, we just very blessed to work along SLF and have good impact in Delft, and that's our objective.
And the reason why I'm so interested in helping people at the moment is because I started off doing these participatory films where these people would actually be able to tell their stories, and the stories would revolve around gangsterism and violence in Delft. And ever since that day, ever since I did those 2 films, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to help these people, and I wanted to actually make content that people actually do something with, you know? And the thing about my program today is that I don't want these guys to be on YouTube watching these videos, these ASMR videos, these makeup tutorials. That's not what they should be looking up to these days. They should be having mentors that they can look up to. They actually put out good content that actually makes them think of it, you know?
The Delft Action, the Youth Action Programme, is essentially a pilot. We received the money from a corporate funder, from SAB, and one of the key things that they were interested in understanding is how youth are able to, how can we help the youth work through some of the social ills that they are on a daily basis are faced with. A lot of youth are running to alcohol to solve their problems, running to drugs, running to gangs. And what we are offering is a positive alternative, and we're trying to measure whether or not our programs, our social clubs, will have an impact on their behavior and their choices by the end of it. So we will do an evaluation before we start the program, then we run the program for a few months, and then we do an evaluation afterwards, and a couple of public events.